Do you constantly have weeds growing in between your sidewalk cracks or your driveway cracks? In this case, I have a few that's growing in front of my garage door. Well, I'll show you a permanent solution so you'll never have to deal with these weeds ever again. So stay tuned. Hi friends, welcome back to Fix This House. If you're new to the channel, consider pressing the subscribe and notification bell so you can always be in tune on DIYs, how-to videos, and product reviews that I do within this channel. Summertime is just around the corner and I think this is the best time to tackle this project, especially when the weeds aren't fully grown up yet, because if you wait further, it's going to get thicker and thicker. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you 2 permanent solutions that you can do so you can finally stop cleaning up these weeds between your sidewalks and your driveways. You can always go with the temporary solution, which is using all these different types of products in your local big box stores, which are Weed B Gone, other weed killers and whatnot. But the tendency of using those things that they always tend to come back no matter how much you try to put the solution on. But with these 2 solutions that I'll be showing you, you're guaranteed that you'll never have to clean up these weeds between these cracks ever again. We're going to start off with this area that is really bothering me, which is right in front of my garage door, right here, this little crevice. The preparation is very important. We want to get as much weeds taken out of this before we actually start doing anything else. So there are many tools that you can use. In this case, I have a used Sawzall blade. I have a 10-in-1 tool, screwdriver, or even this hook knife. They can easily also use a putty knife. I'm gonna start off by using just this hook knife because it looks like it's a lot easier. Again, all the tools that I use within this video and all the materials, I'll leave the link on the description down below. But these are just one of those areas that you really want to get the weeds taken out because they will definitely ruin your aesthetics when it comes to the front of your garage. So notice how deep that actually goes right when we start taking out all the weeds and some soil starts coming out of there. Now I gotta admit though, out of all the tools that I've used, I think this hook knife will be the best and easiest way to get all these weeds out from these crevices. Now that we scraped out all the weeds between the crevice from the sidewalk to my garage door, you can clean this up and either pressure wash it off, take a broom and start dusting and sweeping that all out. But the problem with sweeping is that you can get some more dirt back into the cracks that you actually pulled out all the weeds from. Use my wet and dry vac, so I can just vacuum everything in there and just suck up all the dirt. The other option is to use your garden hose, or if you have a pressure washer, let's go do that. Probably asking, can you take out the weeds in these crevices without using any tooling or whatnot? Well, let's try it out. Let's see if this pressure wash can take out these weeds without using any pick tool. So the answer to that is yes. If you just have a pressure washer, you can definitely take out all the weeds without using the pick tool. Here's that crack between my sidewalk to going up to my garage door. You can see that now there's a void there. It's nice and clean. Most people, they just clean that out and leave it. The problem with this is over time, you're gonna have a lot of dirt go back in there. It pretty much becomes like a planter and you have more seeds of weeds going in there and it'll grow back eventually. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a permanent solution so that nothing will go in between those cracks again. I'm gonna show you the first method, and that is by using this. Now what I'm gonna do now is fill these gaps with Baccarad. Now the reason for using Baccarad is to help you save the material that you're gonna apply later on. Now there's many different sizes of Baccarad. There's 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, up to 3/4, up to 1 inch. You're just gonna use your 10-in-1 tool, scraper tool, or any type of tool, maybe even your flathead screwdriver to push these in. did here was I stopped on midway because I want to show you the first method on one half and the second method on the other half. So when we put the backer rod, we just want to push it in. We're leaving about a 1/4 inch left at the top. First method that we're going to do to fill in the crack is using this Sikaflex. This one's the Pro Select self-leveling sealant. So that means you can just put this on the top. Don't worry about if it's messy or not because it will pretty much level out itself. This one's the bigger version, the 29 ounce. So for that version, you will need a 29 ounce caulk gun. It's a huge one. But they also offer it as a 10 ounce, just a regular caulking tube, which you can use it for your regular dripless gun. Now, if you're interested on any of these products right here, I'll leave these two caulking guns and both of these Sikaflex 29 ounce and 10 ounce on the link on the description down below. Check those out. I'm trying to get something as color matched as possible, so I'm got the gray color. I'll probably just use the 10 ounce since we're only going to do half anyways for today. I don't want to open this yet unless I do a bigger project. There are many ways you can use to blend this in to your concrete. You can sprinkle in some sand here to match it with this, or you can, you know, depending on the concrete you have, if you have aggregate, you can sprinkle that on top. Unfortunately, I don't have sand today, so I'm just going to be using this for now. So you can see it's very easy to apply this. If you go over the area and you think it's low, just go over it again. Tackiness will be gone in this one for about 1 to 2 hours. For it to fully cure, it's about 2 to 3 days. Now let's get to the second half of the crack right there. Let me show you the second method, and that's by using polymeric sand. Polymeric sand is usually used when you put two pavers together, or you were making like a paver driveway. You use the polymeric sand to have that nice connection between two pavers. It's very, very easy to do. If you have polymeric sand, you can get this in big box stores. This one I got at Home Depot, but if you need one, I'll leave a link also in the description down below. What's great about this is you don't need backer rod to make a filler. All you gotta do is get some of this and fill in the gaps. When you're filling this, you want to leave about 1/8 inch at the top. If you have polymeric sand, you can actually sprinkle some on top of the Sikaflex, just like that, and it'll blend right in. To run my fingers on the top right there, kind of skim it at the top, just so that we can establish a 1/8 inch depth. A little bit too much, you can just scrape that off like so. Clean it up a little bit, and I just sweep out the excess here. So I like to take a spray bottle, spray the joints just like this. Okay, so now that we wet the sand, wait for a few seconds, then we're going to spray it again, and then let that soak in, and you should be done. So there you have it, friends. Those are the two solutions that I got for you to finally have those gaps filled, so you can never have any more weeds grow in between those cracks ever again. The first one was using that Sikaflex, and what's great about that is it's very flexible and it can withstand any expansion or contraction or any movement from the concrete. The second one was using polymeric sand. All you got to do is fill in the gaps, add water, and let it harden. So it's totally up to you which one you want to use and which one looks best in your honest opinion. So with that being said, let me know in the comment section down below which one you tried for yourself, which one you prefer, which one you possibly would use in the future, and which one turned out to be the best. With that being said, friends, if you liked this video and you found it very helpful, please hit that big thumbs up, press the subscribe and that notification bell, and I'll see you, friends, on the next one.